YouTube, today I'm going to be reviewing my Wig is Fashion wigs and also giving my opinions on the two different ones that they offer. So I've in the past bought a long Harley Quinn wig with the pigtails from them. I believe it's a 23-inch or 22-inch wig, and I'll insert a picture of it here. Yeah, but I recently, as in like a couple of weeks ago, decided to upgrade to their 16-inch wig because I have not had a good experience with their 23-inch wig. I think half of it, and yeah, half of it, like the quality of it was good, half of it was because it wasn't as screen accurate to the Suicide Squad Harley, her hair and stuff, so I didn't want it to be like long, and I tried to thin it out, I tried to cut it, but it felt like a waste to cut it. And then also I had loads of trouble with the lace front purely because I was inexperienced. I didn't know what to do. I tried things like eyelash gluing it to my head, don't do that. I tried cutting the lace front, don't do that. I realised that the lace front was too short and I sewed it back on, don't do that either. So those are some of my mistakes. Apart from it being easy to knot, it was quite good. I didn't have any problems with it. However, the reason why I am making this video is to review the newest wig and to show you how I apply it, because I'm very, very happy with how it goes onto my head, how it looks naturally, and how it covers up me being a ginger. So I will bring it up. It's like you versus the guy they tell you not to worry about. This is my new wig. And this is the old one. It's not that bad. I just don't have two wig heads. I'd love to have two wig heads and I could show you what they both look like. This is the old one. Looking at them straight up, as you can tell, this one is a lot longer. It's a lot floppier and a lot straighter, purely because I've brushed it out so many times because it knots like crazy. That's it. First of all, comparing them, this one's obviously lighter because it's less hair. The ringlets are very, very similar to Margot Robbie's, like in the movie, so I recommend that. Another thing that I could have improved upon when styling this wig is making her front bits that poke out a lot thinner. So I've learnt from my mistake, and what you want to do is make the front pieces of hair that stick out very, very thin. I've done that. I've got that one down packed. And I did not cut the lace front too short, nor did I leave it too long, nor am I going to stick it to my head with eyelash glue. I mean, it's great. It's so good for the first 2 times you wear it, and then as soon as you get the eyelash glue mixed with your foundation, or if it just gets dirty easily, and then the lace front looks darker than the wig itself, and because Harley's quite pale, you wear pale makeup, and then you have this weird line of like where the lace front is and then the wig. And there are so many pictures on my old wig that are just ruined by that, in my opinion anyway, so I never could see any positives in my cosplay of Harley before. But this is my new styled wig. I did add in these hair things. I made these myself. What I did, I got they came silver. I got them from Target in Australia. So 2 hair bubbles, they came in silver. I painted a blue one and a red one obviously, and I hair elasted them to this. When I got this wig, it was quite low, the pigtails, and these didn't exist, so I had to restyle it, and I was very cautious about the way I restyled it. I didn't want to knot it. Don't let your partner who cosplays the Joker kiss you on the head when you're in cosplay, because I think I have a red mark somewhere on this wig that I've hidden or removed, but just be aware that these wigs stain easily, although Harley gets like increasingly grimy throughout the movie. You just don't want to have like a red stain on your wig, it's not a good look. So just be careful because they do stain easily. But I'll just give you an overview of this wig because that's what I'm talking about. This is it pinned to the mannequin. As you can see, the lace front's gorgeous. The back is quite natural looking as well, and it sits on my head really nicely, which is good. Yeah, so I think I might show you the process of me putting it on and turning this into a blonde. So when I actually put on my wigs, I do plait my hair just because it reduces the amount of flyaways. I also make sure, and if I was going to a convention, I would spray all of this back and really gel the heck out of my natural hair, and potentially even put some white foundation on the bits that are going to stick out or could stick out, so that my baby hairs if they ever end up poking out throughout the day, and the back ones look white and not red because my hair is quite bright, same if you have brown hair or black hair. So then what I want to do is pin my pigtails up on top of my head so that my surface area for applying my wig cap, my wig, is as flat as possible. So I'm just going to do that right now with some bobby pins. Also, while I'm doing this, you may notice my beautiful burn after use shirt. I will be restyling my old Harley wig, the long one, into her hair from that scene in the beginning of the movie so that I don't completely waste that wig. Because as of now, I have 3 Harley wigs. They're all from Wiggers Fashion because they do an amazing job. Honestly, it was just my, that was literally the first wig that I've ever had, and the fact that, sorry, I'm just picking up bobby pins off the little container I have on the floor. The fact that Suicide Squad Harley has high pigtails, any sort of wig that is not flat or not long is always going to be challenging because it's exposing your ears and it's exposing all of this area, and it's just going to lift up from your scalp so much easier than a normal wig, so it is going to always be a challenge to make it look as natural as possible. And if you're like me, you're very critical of your own cosplays, especially when it comes to wigs, so it's probably why I cosplay mostly redhead characters. If you want to see my other cosplays, please just visit my links down below or at the end of this video. At the moment I'm talking about Harley Quinn, so that's another story for another time. After I've got this beautiful, I don't know, like a little plait thing going, I put on a wig cap. I do want to get a lighter wig cap because this one's quite brown and I'm not brown. I'm basically as white as you get. I'm nearly as white as the wall. So I just put it on my head. So you want to look like as much of an egg as possible, basically. So as soon as all of your hair's hidden, that's when I unpin my wig. So I've got it pinned to a wig mannequin, especially if they're like, I only have one of these head things and I really want to get another one. I think they're like $8 in this shop called Daiso, so you can easily get one of these. They just stop your wigs from tangling. Fortunately, none of my other wigs are like styled. They're just sort of down wigs or like curly, and they just maintain their shape. So I don't mind them being in their bags that they came in, but I do think it's important that you don't just chuck them in a drawer, because it's just a waste of money, especially if you've spent a lot on the wig. But this is really worth it, so I'm not too fussed with the money. And the shipping was so fast. I ordered express because I want it to come in time for Supernova, which is the next weekend coming, because I intend on uploading this video soon. This is my precious baby. Who needs kids when you can have nice wigs, am I right? Yeah, so I'm just going to put it over my head. You'll experience the face of concentration for a few moments, so excuse me. Okay, so the main part of the wig is on. This is without any retouching. This is just it plonked on my head, as you saw, so I'm just going to zoom in and show you what it's like at the moment. I haven't spirit gummed it down yet, but I just need to hide my baby hairs. And this is how it would sit on your head, and the lace front is very good quality, as you can see, but because I have such red hair, I do need to spirit gum it down to my head, so I'll just show you how I do that now. So I just check before, gluing it down to my head that everything is in place. This back part will always be problematic because of my hair color, and I know that I've searched a lot on Instagram, it's pretty problematic for everyone because it's a wig that's up. Make sure that your ears are sticking out the bottom. That's another tip. I've covered my ears so many times. But in terms of length, I'm quite happy in terms of these bits. So much happier than my old wig. So I'm going to glue it down now. So the brand of spirit gum that I use is just one from Big W, which is an Australian store. I use a crappy old paintbrush because once you put spirit gum on it, it just does not function as a paintbrush anymore. It functions as a sticky stick thing. So you want to just, you know, not waste your money on a makeup brush and then cry afterwards. And I like it because it smells like whiskey. It smells good. So I'm just going to put it on. When you're applying it, I just apply it one side at a time. And I hold it for about a minute on each side. Make sure that none of these hairs get in the way, otherwise you're going to stuff them up with the sticky spirit gum. And that's pretty much it. So just hold it down for literally about a minute on each side. Another mistake I've made in the past with wig wearing is putting white makeup on top of the lace front. It may seem like a good idea at the time to blend it or whatever, but in the end, when you layer up enough foundation, it's going to make it look tanned. Even though Harley Quinn isn't tanned, it's going to build up and it will make it look crappy over time. So just don't do that. Just, if it comes up during the day, if these flaps come up, go to the bathroom, get a friend to glue it back down. Get the photographer to tell you if it's sticking out in the pictures. Don't fidget with your wig. Don't pull apart the wig. I've done it. I've done it many times with that old wig. So that wig is getting repurposed and I'll probably do a video on me restyling that wig. But yeah, this side's all stuck down now. See? I think I stuck some of my hairs into it. Oopsies. This side is all stuck down now. Just make sure this hair doesn't get into that hair. I actually think that my baby hair is sticking out. Get back in there, you. Pull that over. So one of my problems is my red hair. So if I was going to a convention, I would paint them white, but on this particular occasion, I don't really feel like painting my hair white at the baby hairs. Just letting you know. I know. I'm aware it's sticking out. If I was going to a convention, I would also put in blue contacts. I'm aware, okay? It's fine. Okay, that side's all glued down. I'll just glue down the other side and we'll be rocking, okay? Anyway, out of all of the wigs that I've seen online, this one has been the best. I've tried 3. The club wig, which I've done a review of on this channel, which you can go down and check. It didn't have the same setup. I had a not as great camera, so I apologise for that. That one was fantastic. The only problem I had with my pigtail wig is that pigtail wigs are hard, especially when they're long. So I feel like this one's better, especially if you're new to wigs. If you want a Harley Quinn wig that doesn't look dodgy at the sides, if you want one that blends naturally, the only thing you need to do is restyle these parts and maybe optionally put in these. Apart from that, keep it clean, keep it neat. Don't stick it too much, otherwise the lace front will get tacky. And if it does, you can probably remove it with an alcohol sticky solvent remover like a goo remover or something like that. So just keep the lace front clean, don't let it get too clunky, don't let it get stuck with makeup, and you'll be good. So yeah, I'll see you, this is really awkward, I'll see you in my next video, whenever that may be. Probably next week, probably. If you want to see a tutorial for my partner's Joker makeup, comment down below because I think I'll be doing one at the convention, so that will be good, that may be helpful. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I might shave my eyebrow, should I? Should I shave my eyebrow? I don't know. I really want to shave my eyebrow. I just want to shave a bit of it, just a bit, and then I can fill it in. But my agency, imagine if I get booked like the next day, I would, whew, well no, I wouldn't be happy. Imagine if I just bleached my hair and just showed up to work one day, being like, hi. I literally would never get bookings again. Okay, I'll see you, bye. Is this like focused? I don't know. There's like a really loud plane just flying now, like, I live in a good area where we don't have any planes, and it's just decided to start now. So we'll just wait. Okay, I think I'm ready. And then my sister decides to slam the door. Okay. Yeah? I'm gluing down a wig to my head. My mom's gonna come in, just you wait. Just wait, she's gonna come in. What's going on? I don't know. No idea. Literally no idea what's going on. Hang on.